Thank you so much for being here. Welcome back to Noel Crafts. In today's episode, I'm going to show you how to crochet this beautiful Tunisian crochet stitch in checkered blocks using an ordinary crochet hook. So after casting on your stitches, you just crochet the stitches, but you are leaving them here to the end. Don't make them that tight, otherwise when you are crocheting back the reverse side, they'll give you a hard time, and that's what exactly we are trying to avoid here. So you'll have to make sure once you are done picking up these stitches, you have about 10, in fact you need 10 stitches on the hook once you are done. Oh, this stitch. So here we are. Then when you're crocheting back, just do this. It's like you are leaving them, it's like you are binding off. You are slip stitching backwards. Oh man. So this is it. Then you repeat. You pick up the stitches again. Then you'll slip stitch them back just like we did here. Let's talk about when working on a straight panel with color work. So here, once you are done with one block, you just cut off that yarn color and start with a new color. Because you are working on a straight line, like a straight panel, that's when you are forced to cut the yarn. But once you start making the checkered boxes, you don't have to cut the yarn, and that's exactly what I'm going to teach you on the next slide. I want to emphasize that the straight panel is very necessary because that's where we are going to build our other color blocks to make the checkered block. So as you can see, this is where the block, this brown block ends, and this is where the maroon block ended. I even have a stitch here which needs to be continued. So instead of continuing with the maroon, you leave the maroon, no, you leave the brown, the one that we've been using, you leave that strand, then pick up the stitch that has the maroon. From there, you're just going to crochet backwards as just like we did before. So we take the maroon to the other end. So we've brought maroon to this side. So since we are not going to work this block first because we need to work this one up, then this one continues this side, we are going to make sure we leave that strand. Then we are going to pick up our brown where we left, which is here. Then we'll resume with our crochet. So we just continue with our brown now, pick up the 10 stitches. So we have our 10 stitches. So how do we join this panel to the main panel, which is this one? So as you can see on the edge, we just have something like a chain. The border looks like a chain. So for every row you crochet, make sure you also, before you crochet backwards in your first stitch, make sure it passes through the main project into your first stitch like that. Then you continue as usual, crochet backwards to the end like that. I don't know if crocheting backwards is a thing, but that's what we are doing here basically. Oops. So just like that. Do not bother with this one. We are just going to work this panel straight. Then when we are working with the maroon, we'll also join it to this panel, just like we are joining this panel to the main. So after finishing your panels to this end, all of them, even after this ones reach this end, and you still want to widen this piece, so you cast on 10 stitches here. You cast on 10 stitches, then you cast on in brown and knit here another block. You can always add on another block by casting on 10 stitches, because all the length is 10 stitches. 10 stitches, 10 stitches. So just cast on here, chain 10 stitches, then crochet upwards, then it comes to this end. So this is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching to this end. If you loved any of this, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and all that. On this channel we do a little bit of everything, from podcasts, tutorials, and everything in between. My other social media platforms are linked in the description box. Please do check them out and I will really appreciate. So until next time, thank you so much for being here, and bye.